Hey guys, this is a question for any of you can answer really. How much of a focus was it tonight to minimize the penalties and really play a clean game?
It was a big focus. We can, like I said before, and the whole team knows that we can't win football games. Having that many penalties, and it showed last week. So the main focus with the leaders of the offense and the defense and the captains, they just come here and just focus up because we know what we're capable of when we play a clean football game.
Questions for the guys? I've got the mic right here.
Hey guys, Cole Thompson, Devil's Digest. Tyler, it seemed like the pass rush was getting really consistent pressure up front. What was working for you guys?
I ain't hear you. Say it one more time, boss.
Yeah, the pass rush seemed to be getting consistent pressure up front. What was working for you guys?
I would say earlier in practice it started, coaches had a pretty good idea on what they were going to do with their protection. So I guess in practice we did everything we could. We prepared real good for how we're going to attack, their protection. So, we played out pretty well.
Jayden, this is for you. It felt like you guys really found your groove on offense after halftime. Just what adjustments did you make that led to that improved consistency in the second half?
It wasn't really any adjustments made. In the first half we had drives, sustained drives, but we just didn't capitalize. That was the main thing. We just finished drives now, and that's what we harped all week in practice. We harped at halftime, and we just went out there and executed.
Michael?
And Merlin, outside of the first drive of the third quarter, though, the second half, though, did you feel that the adjustments you guys made at halftime just kind of took the wind out of their sails? It seemed like they really couldn't get much of it.
Can you repeat that, please?
For Colorado, obviously, in the second half, they had that first drive, but then after that, they pretty much were able to shut them down. What led to that? And, could you just feel the wind being taken out of their sails?
It was just that first drive. I felt coming out of half, I don't know.
Just that first one, that was it.
Yeah.
Other questions for the guys? Got the mics over here. Prince, go ahead.
Prince James Story, Buckeye News. Jayden, in the fourth quarter, you had a big block on one of the defense players for Colorado. It looked like you got to stare down with him. Did you say anything to him? Or?
Nah, man, I don't be saying nothing. I don't get into none of that. It's just having fun out there at the end of the day. The block was needed. I really didn't know if I had that in me, but it worked out in my favor.
Greg, go ahead.
Thanks. What's up, fellas? Greg Moore, Arizona Republic. Last for the defensive guys. How big was this win considering the way things went last week?
Oh, it was real big. Like you said, we was harping in practice on the penalties and, the emphasis is just, come on, play a clean game. Why do we have all these penalties? So we just cleaned it up and did exactly what we thought we could do.
And then defensively, too, I know, obviously not asking you to comment on the officiating, but the targeting, it didn't, you see the replay, doesn't look like it, but how do you guys bounce back from something like that on such a tight call?
It's all good. We got next man up mentality. It's all good. We understand things happen in football games. Things not going to always go our way. But the next play.
Sure. This the offensive guys. The run game wasn't what we've seen it be, but you guys found other ways to execute. What was the thinking going in? Did you think that they were going to stop the run and you were looking for other stuff, especially for you, Rachaad? You found ways to catch the ball, get it out?
I feel like Coach Hill got a good game plan, things like that. We always want to run the ball. But in reality, as an offense, we want to be 50-50. So as a running back, y'all know our mentality. Look, as we win, that's really kind of like all that matters. We cheer on everything. I feel like it was great, especially tonight that, the passing game got going. Everybody got a rhythm, things like that. If they want to stack the box, then, we trust some receivers. We did some key things this week to fix things up. Jayden led that group, and we trust receivers, and, they got us home. The pass game got us home. That's all that matters.
Jayden, Gabe Sports, Devil's Digest. At one point in the first half, you had a little scramble out of the end zone and then found LB. On the scramble drills, how big is it to be able to keep your eyes downfield and find guys there? And how are you building comfort in that area of your passing game?
It's huge. The team see me as a threat with my legs as soon as I leave the pocket, so all eyes are going to be on me. So, that's just something we worked on all off season and even fall camp. If I leave the pocket, just work to get open. I want to throw the ball before I run it. And the defender had came at me, and LB was wide open. So that's just something that we connected on, something we've been working on, and that's going to keep defenses off balance.
the offensive guys. Rachaad, you're able to score on that double pass from Ricky. How much do you guys look forward to executing those plays when you get them during practice, and how excited do you get to show those off?
I mean, it's a good creativity. Like Fob said, at the end of the day, just having fun out there. You kind of want to execute as a mentality of offense. We try to preach, just execute every opportunity you get, because you don't get that many. It's limited with all the guys we got on offense. So it was just great. We ran that play last year against UCLA actually on this field, and I ended up getting tackled deep down the field. And Ricky came to me on the sideline, and I remember that play ever since. That I got to score for him, because he asked me last year, you couldn't score for me. So ever since then, that's been in my head, and it's just, like I said, a great play. Just having fun out there.
Jayden Cronkite, Chad's husband, Cronkite is. Do you guys think that you sent a message to the rest of the Pac-12, being able to bounce back from that BYU loss to come out and have a dominant win like you did tonight?
Man, I feel like we just sent a message to ourselves, to everybody that's just watching us. Last week we had those penalties, but we're not really worried about the outside noise. We're worried about what's in this building, because at the end of the day, it's all we got. We all we got. So I don't really think it was a message to the whole Pac-12. I feel like they knew we were serious, but I mean it's really just a message to ourselves that if we come out and play clean, we could put up wins like this. At the end of the day, I'm just excited we got the win and we're 1-0 in the Pac-12.